Hey, Megan. How are things on your end? Are folks treating you good?
Yeah, all fine here. What about you, Tucker? You're doing all the housework on your own now, right? I know there's a first time for everything, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a tad worried.
Oh, so you do know how much I suck at housework then. I'm pleased. I got my mom to come clean the place. So it's pretty much the same as it was when you left.
You're relying on your mom again? Come on, Tucker. You're gonna have to start doing things for yourself eventually. She isn't gonna be fit and healthy enough to clean up after you forever, you know? You never help me out when I'm around either. I get you might not be as good at doing housework as me, but are you sure you're not using that as an excuse to get out of doing it? I mean, it's really not that hard. It's not easy running a household while being pregnant, you know?
You think I don't have a business of my own to take care of? I have a job myself, you know? I'm too busy to help out, and can't be helped. Anyway, how's our little one been lately? He's still kicking you all the time? He'll be set to give birth soon, right?
Really sly, Tucker. Impressive. Don't think I don't notice when you change the subject like that. I've never known anyone who avoids things they don't want to discuss as much as you do. If there was a contest for it, you'd win first prize. I really wish you wouldn't do that.
Sorry. Anyway, how is he? You are taking good care of our boy, right?
The doctors at the hospital said he's doing great. Apparently, we'll be able to go ahead with the birth as planned as long as I keep resting up like they advised me to.
I see. That's great news. I haven't been able to see you since you went back to your mom and dad's place. I'm really relieved to hear that.
I'm glad you're relieved. But you're going to be a dad soon, Tucker. You do realize that, right? How are you going to keep up with the responsibilities of having a little boy if you can't even watch the house without relying on your mom to clean up after you? I won't be able to do things at my usual pace after the birth, you know. If you're going to be a parent, at the very least, you need to fulfill your bare minimum of responsibilities as a dad.
Yeah, well, about that. I'm doing my part by putting money into the bank and food on the table, right? Anyway, am I really gonna be a dad soon? I can't believe it. My mom's gonna be over the moon.
I hope she is.
What's that supposed to mean? Why'd you always get so lukewarm whenever we talked about my mom?
Let's face it, Tucker, your mom's hardly my number one fan, is she? She complains at me every time she stops by the house. Part of me wonders whether she'll ever truly be happy for us.
This is her grandson. Her own flesh and blood we're talking about here. Of course she'll be happy. That said, it's not like I can't see where she's coming from. Her housewife skills do kind of suck, you know?
Hey, this isn't the time for joking around. Your mom stops by the house all the time. But I feel uncomfortable whenever she's around because of her pointed comments and snide remarks. I can't help but have my guard up with her.
Jeez, don't be so hard on her. It's not like she does it out of malice or ill will. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Did you think about that little thing we discussed yet?
What thing?
I mentioned it before, right? About my mom moving in with us. Our lives are about to be turned upside down when our son's born, right? We could do with the extra pair of hands. I don't think it's a bad idea at all.
This again, Tucker? Really? How many times do I have to say no before you'll respect my opinion? I'm sorry, I know she's your mom, and I can tell you're really eager about the idea, but I just can't live in the same house as her.
But why?
Did you listen to a word I said just now? I'd never be able to relax again if she lived with us.
Jeez, is that seriously the only reason you keep saying no? Don't you think you're being a little too selfish on this one?
You're trying to force me to do something I clearly don't want to do just to lighten your own burden once our son's born. Which of us is being selfish, really? Your mom has no qualms about bossing me around despite the fact I'm heavily pregnant. Do you really think she'll let up once I'm recovering after the birth? Why am I even saying this? You already know.
Bossing you around? Why'd you have to make her sound like such a tyrant? She ain't that bad. All she does is ask you for favors every now and then.
Well, from where I'm standing, it feels like being bossed around. What's worse, I can see you watching from the sidelines and snickering to yourself whenever she does it. You can't seriously think I'd be okay with her moving in with us when she treats me like that.
What? Is there nothing I can say to change your mind on this?
Why does it have to be so soon? I don't see the harm in waiting until everything's settled down with our son after the birth. This is happening, Tucker, and soon. We're not going to have the time to deal with your mom on top of everything else.
Admit it. You just don't want to have to put up with being told off every now and then, do you? I mean, seriously. You almost make it sound like she's in the wrong. I just can't accept that as an answer when there would be so many benefits to having her around.
If that's what you think, then that's fine by me. But I'm simply not ready to have your mom move in with us so soon, and that's my final word on it. If you actually started doing things around the house by helping me out with the housework and things, I'd probably change my mind.
You're always so quick to point the finger. Do you think that's fair?
It's the truth. Listen to me, the bottom line here is that I'm opposed to your mom moving in with us. My mom's calling me, I gotta go. Speak tomorrow. Night, Tucker. Tucker, are you at home right now?
No, just got off from work. I'm on the train. What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, I just need to ask you something. Did you let your mom move in with us without saying anything to me?
What makes you think that?
It was around midday today. I asked my mom to go pick up some bits from the house for me. You were at work then, right? So there shouldn't have been anyone home. But my mom said she saw your mom coming out of the house.
Oh, that's nothing. I already told you, remember? About how she's been stopping by to help out with the housework while you're away at your folks. That's all.
Then why did your mom tell mine she moved in with us? Explain yourself.
Cat out of the bag already. Well, ideally, she was supposed to keep quiet about all this till you came home. Guess she just couldn't resist.
Wow. So you really did invite her to live with us. I can't believe you do this to me, Tucker. Does what I want mean absolutely nothing to you? I told you countless times I don't want to live with her. Why would you go and do this behind my back?
What choice did I have? Whenever I tried bringing it up, you were vehemently against it. I figured you wouldn't be able to complain if I moved her in secret while you were away at your parents' place.
You were so desperate to get your own way that you lied to me? What the hell is with you? I can't believe you did this.
But still, we're where we are now, so it can't be helped. It's just like that wise man once said, there's no use crying over spilled milk, right, babe? Right? Besides, my mom had been stopping by pretty much every day to do the housework while you were away. For all intents and purposes, she already lived with us. It's just more formal now. So, quit your complaining.
That's not the point, and who do you think you are talking to me like that? That's supposed to be our marital home. Why would you let your mom move in with us despite me making it abundantly clear that I hated the idea?
Sure, it might technically be our marital home, but who's the one paying the rent? Here's a hint. It's me. Plus, my mom was really eager about the whole thing. She was asking me if you'd changed your mind like 5 times a day, and to be honest, I kinda got bored of it. Sure, so you did nothing but stubbornly refuse, but that doesn't change the fact I was the one who had to deal with my phone constantly buzzing. So yeah, we did have to use some mildly coercive measures and a sprinkle of deception to push it through, so shoot me. You do realize you left us no choice, right?
No choice? Oh, you had a choice, Tucker. Do you have any idea how much of an impact this is going to have on our lives from here on out? You had no right to decide something like this on your own. This isn't how being married works.
I can't believe this is the attitude you get with me after I so kindly entertained your selfishness and let you move back in with mommy and daddy for the birth. You think you get to take advantage of my kindness while ignoring my policy for what's best for the family? Your selfishness knows no bounds. Man, I'm sick of this crap.
Why do you think I wanted to go back to my folks' place in the first place? Like I told you before, I was doing all of the housework while heavily pregnant every single day. I even had to tolerate your mom's bullshit on the weekends. Anyone in their right mind would want to move in with their parents in that situation.
Why not just say what you're really thinking? Go on. You're accusing me of not helping you, ain't you? Let's hear the truth, Megan. God, you're always so quick to point the finger at me. You really grind my gears sometimes, woman. There's no talking to you.
How about trying to improve for once instead of attacking me at every opportunity? Do you know how it feels to be this pregnant? I was running the entire household while being barely able to move and putting up with intermittent bouts of morning sickness. But in spite of that, the pair of you had absolutely no issue with treating me like your live-in slave. Is it any wonder I don't want her to move in with us?
That's it. I've had it with you. You know, Megan, I've wanted to call you out on your bullshit for a long time now. But you think you're so goddamn special just because you're carrying a baby in your belly, don't you?
What? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I'm pregnant so I can't do housework. Wow, your mom's mean to me and I don't like talking to her. Wow. I don't want to live with her because she's mean. God, it's like being married to a big freaking baby. I wanted to say this for ages now, but you think being pregnant gives you the right to boss everyone around, don't you? You forgetting who puts a roof over your head? Who puts the food on the table? If not for me, you wouldn't be able to live. Do not bite the hand that feeds you, woman.
Oh my God. Is this what you really think of me?
Duh. Of course it is. You're a stay-at-home housewife. Do you even know what that means? You wouldn't even be able to eat if not for me. And yet you can't even get in line. Do what I say.
Wow. I guess I'm finally seeing your true colors. I had no idea you were like this.
Right back at you. Didn't know you were so selfish. God damn it, woman. This conversation is starting to piss me off now. You know what? If the idea of living with my mom is so unbearable for you, how about we get a divorce?
Whoa, what the hell? So you invite your mom to live with us behind my back and then threaten to divorce because I'm upset about it? You're unreal. I'll be giving birth to our son soon, for crying out loud. We're gonna be parents soon, Tucker. How can you so casually suggest divorce like that?
It's your fault for not doing as I say. If you don't like it, then get in line. Besides, the only one who would suffer if we divorced is you. I don't care either way.
You changed when I got pregnant, Tucker. You wouldn't even joke about things like this before. Even with your mom, you didn't seem to be that concerned about her when we first met. But now you're inseparable for some reason. What gives?
She said something to me that stuck. If you're going to be a father, then you can't let that wife of yours walk all over you. I did nothing but compromise until you got pregnant. When my mom said that to me, I stopped and I thought, well, then I realized, why do I let you walk all over me? That's when I decided, time to change.
Right. So basically, what your mom tells you is more important than your own wife? Is that how things are always going to be between us?
Not necessarily always, but of course I'm going to prioritize her sometimes. She's my mom, for crying out loud. Go on, I'm waiting. This is where you start giving me crap again, isn't it? Just know that if you carry on with your incessant whining, you're going to get divorced. If that's what you want, then go ahead.
This is pointless. I need some time to get my thoughts together. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, but make it quick. It's not like you have a right to choose or any say in the decisions we make, but if thinking on it for a little while is going to make you happy, then knock yourself out. Think to your heart's content, sweet cheeks.
I will.
Megan, it's been a week since you gave birth now, right? You gonna hurry up and come home soon? My mom wants to meet her grandson already.
My daughter and grandson are gone. I'm terribly sorry to have to tell you this, but I need you to let your mother know she'll never meet her grandson.
Oh, well, wait. What? Your daughter and grandson? What are you talking about? Wait, is that Megan's mom? Beatrice?
Yes, it is. Thank you for all you've done for my daughter, but those are the circumstances.
Wait a sec. Those are the circumstances? You gotta be joking. Megan and my son are gone?
How you interpret that is entirely up to you. But the fact of the matter is that Megan and her son are gone, which means they'll never be coming home to you.
No, seriously, I've got no idea what you're talking about. She only just gave birth. I was there. I met my son, Billy. They were both totally fine when I saw them a week ago.
They were both involved in an accident immediately after being discharged from the hospital. I got the impression Megan had been awfully stressed out lately. I think that must have been what caused it.
Stress? Wait, assuming she got into an accident because she was stressed? With my newborn son?
She went out with Billy and never came back. I can only assume it happened because she was distracted by worry and hadn't been paying attention to her surroundings.
I see. Okay. I think I understand the situation now. But still, why didn't you get in touch with me immediately when she didn't come back? This is my wife and son we're talking about here.
This isn't a discussion I wanted to have with you, but the accident was your fault. As Megan's mother, I'll never forgive you for what you did to her. That's why I didn't get in touch.
My fault? What the heck's that supposed to mean?
You let your mother move into your house without Megan's permission. She was perpetually stressed and anxious because of you. You messed with her head so much that she could barely focus on what was going on around her. You made her so scatterbrained that she got into an accident. Do you understand the gravity of what you've done now?
No way. It can't be. All I wanted was to live with my mom. I never meant to send Megan over the edge.
You can drop the act before you waste any more energy trying to feed me your pack of lies. I heard all about you and your mother from Megan. The both of you treated my heavily pregnant daughter like your live-in slave and drove her to the depths of despair. That's why she didn't want your mother to move in with you. You completely ignored my daughter's feelings time and time again.
But I explained the circumstances behind my mom moving to Megan herself. Sure, I guess she wasn't overly eager about the idea, but I had no idea it'd cause her so much worry.
You've got some nerve, boy. You threatened to divorce her if she didn't shut up and do exactly as you told her. It was hard enough for her without your mother living with you, just with her occasional visits, let alone being under the same roof as her 24/7. You can't seriously be claiming you didn't think that would stress her out.
Sure, I guess it kind of makes sense when you put it out like that.
Let me guess, you didn't think she'd actually divorce you, did you? You thought you had her so completely and utterly dependent on you that she'd have no choice but to subserviently obey everything you told her to do. What with the timing of the birth, you probably saw her as a helpless plaything in the palm of your hand. It's only natural that divorce would be difficult for a woman in her situation after all.
No, I didn't think that, not even for a second, no way.
Actions speak louder than words, boy. The fact that you thought you could get away with such an extreme act of betrayal tells me all I need to know about what you really think of my daughter. Well, stop and take a look at the consequences of your cowardly plan. It's time to accept the reality of what you've done. I think it's time you reevaluated your relationship with your mother. Goodbye.
Megan, I'm so sorry. I know this doesn't make up for anything, but I told my mom I never want to see her again. I at least wanted to go to your funeral. God damn it. I'm sorry for being such a piece of crap, husband. I failed you, baby.
My funeral? What are you talking about? I'm doing totally fine.
Huh? Megan, How are you replying me?
I'm not sure how to answer that. I got some weird messages all of a sudden, so I'm replying. That's all. Anyway, what are you talking about? My funeral? When was that?
But your mom told me you and our son were dead.
I know what she said. I saw the chat logs. But she never said we were dead, did she? She just said we were gone. She definitely didn't mention anything about a funeral.
Huh? What else was I gonna think? Plus, she said you guys were in an accident. Are you okay?
Jeez, don't be so dramatic. We just got into a little bump with another car while I was out driving, that's all. Don't get me wrong, it was a shock, and there is a little dent in the bumper, but I'm not injured at all. I didn't even go to the hospital. Wow, it looks like my mom had you terrified.
Yes, this is your mom's fault. She made it sound like you got into an accident and died. Why would she lie to me like that?
But my mom didn't lie at all. Sure, her choice of wording might have been confusing, but she didn't lie.
She didn't? But she said you were never coming home. Oh my god, I told my mom I never wanted to see her again based on a frickin' lie. What the hell? How does what she did not constitute lying?
Like I said, it was just a light bump, so neither of us are injured at all. But we were actually in an accident.
Yeah, you just told me that. But no matter what you say, she 100% categorically, beyond any shadow of a doubt, lied to me. She told me you guys were never coming home.
Yep, it's true. Why would I? I have no intention of living with you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
When she said we were gone, she meant that I was gone from your life. Insofar as being your wife and son, we are gone, and we're never coming back. So as long as I have no intention of coming back to live with you in that house, we're gone. Therefore, the use of the word gone was totally appropriate on my mom's part. Do you understand now?
She shouldn't play with words like that. But why? You still haven't told me why. What on earth would possess you to do something so drastic?
Didn't you just answer your own question? Because you misinterpreted my mom's messages and broke off ties with your mom. It was to make you do that.
What? I don't understand what's happening here at all. Why would you want to trick me into breaking ties with my mom?
Because you neglected me and your son, and used the fact that I was pregnant as leverage to prioritize your mom, who hates me, over our marriage. Thinking that I'd have no choice but to shut up and tolerate whatever you did to me. Do you really think my mom would forgive a lowlife like you?
Wait, so the whole thing was a plot to take revenge on me?
Bingo! And you fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
This is not a laughing matter. How'd you plan on making this right? My mom genuinely thinks that you and our son are dead.
That's great. It's better for us if she carries on thinking that. She was spamming me with hateful messages after the divorce, too. To be honest, I am absolutely sick of her.
Wait, what? The divorce? Are you serious? After all I've done for you? Is everything I've done for this marriage still not enough for you?
How many times do I have to tell you we're never coming home? And what do you mean after all you've done for me?
I just cut off ties with my own frickin' mother for you. Surely that's enough to make things right between us.
You mean the slave-driving mother you invited into our home against my wishes? You mean acting like a shameless lowlife who wouldn't even help me with the simple things around the house while I was heavily pregnant? What planet are you on? How could you even think it's possible to make things right after everything you've put me through? You really think telling your mom to get lost makes this right?
I guess, well, that depends on how you look at it.
Well, from where I'm standing, it doesn't make it right, and nothing ever could. That's why, on top of the divorce, you'll also be paying me child support until Billy's an adult. I take it you have no problems with that?
Give me a break. I have nothing but problems with it.
And who's the one who forced me to put you in this situation? You only have yourself to blame. I did tell you, didn't I? That if you were going to become a parent, you needed to fulfill your bare minimum of responsibilities as a dad. Well, it's finally time to step up and pay child support. After that, Tucker and I got a divorce, and the whole thing went by without a hitch. Based on the fact that Billy had just been born, neither of us yet had any experience with childcare. However, me being his mom and having access to the strong support network of my amazing mom and dad, and being able to live with them at their house worked heavily in my favor, which meant I ended up winning full custody of our son. Of course, my domineering ex-husband is still paying me child support. I heard that Tucker showed up in floods of tears on his mom's doorstep after the divorce, explaining why he did what he did and apologizing profusely. Apparently, they ended up patching things up. To be honest, I had a feeling that was how it was going to end all along. So the little stunt me and my mom pulled was only ever for amusement, but I tell ya, it sure was satisfying. I feel so grateful that I was able to get myself out of that situation. I can only imagine what a living hell my life would be if I didn't divorce. Stuck under the same roof as my controlling husband and the wicked stepmother from hell. Hearing about how Tucker made up with his mom actually reminded me of how fortunate I am. So I can't say I'm bothered by the fact that she forgave him. As for Billy and I, we're currently living with my parents at their house, and we're having a blast. I have no idea what kind of impact not having a dad might have on him as he grows up. But even still, I don't regret the divorce one bit. Not having a dad just means I'll have to love him enough for two.
Hey, Mom. What time will you be visiting me today?
Good morning, Beth. I just left the house, sweetie. Is there anything you want? I can stop by the store and pick you something up on the way if you like.
I want to eat strawberry ice cream.
Leave it with me. How are you feeling today, sweetie?
Actually, I feel a little better than usual.
I'm pleased to hear that. The doctor said if you're feeling up to it, he's happy for you to come home once for a little while before the operation. School should be fun, huh? What's up? Are you not really feeling the whole school thing yet?
Well, I don't have any hair left. I'm scared everyone's gonna laugh at me.
Beth, do you remember what I told you back when you first started taking that medicine?
Yep.
That there will be a bunch of changes in your body once you start taking this medicine. But all they are is proof that you're trying your very best to get better. You don't have a single thing to be ashamed or embarrassed about. Are your friends all big meanies or something?
No, it's not like that. They're all super kind.
Right? Well, in that case, they're sure to notice how hard you're working and praise the heck out of you for it. Wow, Beth, I can't believe how brave you are. That's why you don't have a thing to worry about, okay, sweetie? Everything's gonna be A-okay. You don't have a single thing to be afraid of.
Right, got it. Thanks, Mom.
I'm gonna hug you so tight when I get there, you'll forget what it even was you were worried about.
It's fine. I already feel better.
Hey, I'll still be expecting my hug. Should I bring little Harry along with me in secret? You're always super excited when you get to see Harry, right?
No, not Harry. I don't want to see him. Anything but Harry.
Fine, I get it. Alright, well, I'm gonna be arriving at the hospital soon, so sit tight, okay, sweetie?
Okay, I'm in the playroom.
Cassia, is now a good time? Hello, Paula. What's up? Did something happen? Well, yes, actually. There's something that's been bugging me for ages now, dear. I can't take hold of it anymore, so I'm just gonna have to come out with it. Okay, go ahead. What is it? You, my dear, need to start making a little more of an effort to be sociable. Huh? It's about the mothers' meeting we held today. You did know we were holding it at the Italian place by the station, right? Right. But I'm pretty sure I told you beforehand I wouldn't be coming to this one. That's not what I'm getting at here, my dear. We went out of our way to invite you to that get-together. Do you realize how much of an effort all of the moms from the class are making to get to know each other better and make this friendship group work? But you haven't been to a single one of our mothers' meetings. You hardly ever speak in the group chat, and you barely respond to my messages, even when I go out of my way to invite you. You're quickly becoming a social pariah, and I seriously suggest you have a long, hard think about your behavior. And soon, do you actually think this is an acceptable way to treat your friends? I'm sorry. My daughter Beth has been constantly in and out of the hospital recently, so it's really difficult for me to maintain a schedule, which which means things like social events are out of the question. Of course I'd love to join you guys. Your meetings sound like a blast. It's just awkward for me right now, that's all.
I'm fully aware your daughter is sick. It's cancer, isn't it? The thing is, that doesn't give you license to avoid your friends.
What?
What? Don't give me what, lady. What I'm saying here is quite clear. Having kids isn't easy. I get it. What, do you think you're the first woman in history to realize that or something? We all struggle to maintain our schedules, Cassia. Just because your kid has cancer doesn't make you special. Why do you think you should get special treatment? Do you think you're better than us? We all have commitments. We all have problems. We all have to deal with the stresses and hassles of daily life. But unlike you, we still make an effort to make time to spend with our friends. If anything, the fact that Beth can't make it to school a lot of the time means you should have more time on your hands to dedicate to our friendship group, is it not? Do better, Missy.
I'm really sorry, Paula. I'll do everything I can to make it to future get-togethers.
Wow, just get a look at that attitude. Oh, sickening. You could at least thank me for so kindly bothering to invite you this time. Lord knows I was wasting my time. I feel bad for Beth having to be raised by a second-rate mother like you. What kind of woman do you think Beth will grow up to be if she sees you treating your friends like this? They're very impressionable at her age, you know. It's a mother's job to set the example for their children. Well, that's just my parenting policy, but it works. You're free to copy it if you like. It's sure as hell a damn sight better than what you call parenting. My Tommy is the brightest in his class, after all. Did you see his grades this semester? Top in everything. That's my boy, a real genius. Not only that, but he's the most gifted athletically, wins every sports competition, and is constantly praised by the other moms at our get-togethers. Not that you know, what with never being there and all. That boy has a bright future ahead of him, and the other moms are constantly reminding me of it. It's just like I always say, raising children is about comparing your kids to other children as much as possible to inspire them in a healthy sense of competition. If making comparisons between everyone's children is the objective of these mothers' meetings you've been holding, then I think I'm gonna have to pass. Excuse me. Sorry. My daughter has her hands full with fighting her illness right now. I am not about to start comparing her with other kids, and I'm sure as hell not gonna make her compete with them. It'd shock her too much. That's the last thing she needs with how fragile she is right now. Oh, well, would you catch a load of this? It looks like Little Miss Perfect just arrived. Is it any wonder she's so fragile with a mother like you? Quit babying her and expose her to the harsh realities of life before it's too late. Listen to me, Cassia. I know your daughter might have cancer, but don't you think you're going a little too easy on her? You might think you're doing her a favor, but let me assure you, you're not. Children need a healthy sense of competition for the motivation it brings. How on earth are they supposed to understand the importance of hard work if they have no one to compete with? Because, dear, you have to remember that life is nothing but fierce, brutal, unending competition. And those who do not want to fight in this world of eternal struggle do not deserve to live. At least on that point, my son has all of his bases covered. He ain't gonna lose to anyone. You can bet your ass on it. Oh, that boy really is a genius. You know what? If you think you're too good to join us at our mothers' meetings, then fine. Don't bother coming. It really is such a shame, though. If you came, we would have been happy to teach you the secret to being an expert parent, or how to get your children to enjoy studying, or how to teach them to assert their dominance over the rest of the class. I guess you won't have access to any of those juicy tidbits of knowledge now. Sucks to be you.
That's fine. We're doing things at our own pace. I'm sure we can figure it out without your expertise. Thank you. Goodbye. Beth, what's wrong? You finally got to come home, but you've been cooped up in your room the whole time. Did something happen at school?
Nope, it's nothing.
Nothing? But, sweetie, it's your birthday today. You seemed so happy when you left for school this morning. You had this radiant aura like sunshine and a big beaming smile on your face.
I said it's nothing.
Beth?
I'm sorry, Mom. Something bad happened today.
Something bad?
Yes.
What happened? You know you can tell me anything, Beth. If it was too difficult, then of course you don't have to, but I want you to remember that I'll always have your back, no matter what, okay? I love you more than anyone or anything in the world.
Well,
Mom do, sweetie?
She was waiting by the school gates at the end of school. When I walked past her, she said something mean to me.
What?
How can you be a girl but not have any hair? You poor thing. Also, your mother must be embarrassed to have a daughter like you.
Oh my God, what the? That's horrible. Did she really say those things to you?
I wouldn't lie about this. Mom, is it true? Am I really an embarrassment to you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't be a normal little girl, Mom. I'm sorry for not being healthy.
No, stop it, Beth. You haven't done anything wrong, and you have nothing to apologize for. I never thought of you as an embarrassment, not even once. I am filled with pride and happiness to have a little girl as amazing as you as my daughter, Beth. And don't you ever forget that. You are perfect as you are, and you don't have to change a single thing. You are kind, hardworking, intelligent, thoughtful, and have the biggest heart of anyone I've ever known. I love you more than anything, and I always will.
But
Beth, don't you believe your mommy?
I do. But I don't feel up to seeing anyone right now. I don't want to talk to anyone either. I just want to stay here in my room and hide from the world.
I understand. I'm downstairs, and I'll be here whenever you feel like you want to talk. Or we can just cuddle on the sofa, watch cartoons, and eat ice cream if you like. I'll be waiting.
Okay. Hey, Mom, can you call Katie and Yuna and say thanks for me?
Katie and Yuna? Why? What did they do?
They helped me escape from Harry's mom. When she left, they walked me home.
I see. Okay, leave it to me. I'll tell them you're grateful for what they did. Also, I'll be having a word with Harry's mother about what she did. I'll tell her how much I love you and make her apologize for the awful, ignorant things she said.
It's fine. I don't want to talk to her. I don't ever want to see her again.
But Beth,
Mom, the doorbell's been ringing since just now. We have a guest. You should go see who it is.
all right. What is your problem? I'm watching a K-pop documentary right now, so I'm too busy to talk to you. Get lost. No, what is your problem? You laid in wait for my daughter outside the school gate so you could humiliate her by saying a bunch of awful, hateful things to her? What the hell is wrong with you? Horrible things? What are you talking about? Those things you said about her hair? Oh, you mean that? Apologize to my daughter. Huh? Why should I apologize to the daughter of a miserable social misfit like you? Miserable social misfit? That's what you are, isn't it? You didn't show up to the social gatherings with all the other moms from the school, even when we go out of our way to invite you every time. If that doesn't make you a social misfit, then what are you? And that's not all. You even ignore the wise parenting advice I very kindly choose to share with you. You know, people pay good money for that kind of thing, and there you are, flat out refusing it. I mean, I guess it's not that I don't understand why you do it. To be honest, I've got a feeling I know exactly how you feel and what motivates you to behave as selfishly as you do, Cassia. You're jealous of my family, aren't you? Say what now? My husband is one of the most decorated and highly esteemed high school teachers in the whole state. He's won several teaching prizes and appeared in the local newspaper on 5 separate occasions, once even making the second page. I, his wife, am so gorgeous and popular, there is no woman on earth who wouldn't want to trade places with me. I'm so beautiful, I've even heard the boys call me a cougar outside the school gates after school. Then there's my son Harry, a gifted child prodigy who excels at literally everything he tries his hand at. He's such a genius, his intellect dwarfs that of most people twice his age. You just don't get families this distinguished. We shine so brightly that we dazzle all who lay eyes on us, so really, when you think about it, it's no wonder you'd feel jealous. Plus, we're all fit and in good health, and it's a shame the same can't be said for your daughter. I'm sorry, Paula, but I have literally never felt jealous of your family, not even once. Oh, please, stop lying. It's so pathetic and transparent. I'm actually embarrassed for you. You're making me cringe here. Oh, Oh, I almost forgot. I felt so bad for your Beth that I felt compelled to help her become a little more attractive, even if only superficially. I gave your daughter a hairband today. She was so happy she burst into tears. Be a dear and send me a picture of Beth wearing her new hairband sometime today, won't you? I bet it looks so cute.
Quit screwing around. What the hell did you tell Beth, you vile old hag?
Huh? Oh, where did you come from all of a sudden? Oh, you're scaring me.
It's Harry.
Huh?
I've been watching the whole time, but I can't take it anymore. You're despicable. Why does my mom have to be so vile and evil? I'm ashamed to be related to you. You're scum.
Oh, what the? Harry? No way. Oh, this has got to be some kind of prank. Why on earth would Harry be at your house? This makes no sense. It's actually scary you're capable of this, Cassia. Should I call the cops? A psychiatrist, I mean. Who the hell pretends to be other people's kids?
The third shelf of the cabinet in your bedroom is where you keep your branded bags. The sewing case in the second drawer is where you keep your accessories. You keep those disgusting nude magazines of your favorite male celebrities on top of the bookshelf. In the travel bag by the side of the bookshelf is where your jewelry collection.
Huh? Oh my god. How the hell do you know all this?
You bought them all in secret with Dad's money behind his back, didn't you?
Is this really Harry?
Yes.
But weren't you supposed to be at night school today? What are you doing at her house?
I skipped class.
You did what?
It's my crush's birthday today, so I went out to buy her a present. Also, I ran into some of the guys from class on the way to the shops. They told me you said some awful things to her by the school gates after school, so I came here to apologize.
Harry, you've got this all wrong. This is all one big misunderstanding. Your mother didn't do anything wrong, I promise.
How did you work that one out? How can you believe you didn't do anything wrong when you went out of your way to give a hairband to a girl bravely fighting cancer who lost all her hair due to chemotherapy? What you did was so vile that message was physically uncomfortable for me to write out. Who the hell does this? Are you even human?
Please, Harry, I'm begging you. Will you at least hear me out? There are two sides to every story. What I did might seem inappropriate at first glance, but I promise you I did it for a reason. All I was trying to do was teach Beth's mother a valuable lesson, that society isn't all sunshine and rainbows like she seems to think it is.
Are you really in a position to be teaching anyone anything? You're the one who said you've never had a job in your life. All you've ever been is a stay-at-home housewife. What do you know about society?
Harry, how dare you? Do not make fun of stay-at-home housewives. It's a highly important, difficult, respectable job and should be treated as such.
I'm not making fun of housewives. I'm only making fun of you. You pretend to make home-cooked meals while actually using microwave-ready meals. And you outsource all your housework to a maid. And the worst part, that you pay for the maid with Dad's money behind his back. What would he say if he knew? What do you even gain from making it look like you do housework? Everything is an act with you. It's about appearances. You're so fake you make Barbie look real. What could someone as lazy and unproductive as you possibly have to teach someone as hardworking as Beth's mom?
Harry, do not speak to your mother like that, you insolent little upstart. I've had enough of this. You get your ass home right this instant.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen. There's no way I'm coming back. The thought of you being my mom makes me sick, and I no longer acknowledge you as being related to me. I don't want to live with a piece of crap lowlife like you.
What?
I screenshot every message you sent to Beth's mom and sent it to Dad. I can't take being around you in that house anymore with your pompous pretensions of being some kind of rich trophy wife, with your stomach-turning perfect housewife act, with your vomit-inducing self-obsessed selfie-taking sessions. You're so fake that I wonder who you even are when I see you playing the cute, innocent damsel in front of Dad. When I see your acting, I feel an equal mixture of disgust and rage. I've seen what you really are like, you know, when you're around the other moms at those meetings of yours. You're nothing but a loudmouth, self-obsessed, arrogant, selfish old hag, and I'm ashamed to share genetic code with you.
Harry, wait a second. Did you really send those screenshots to your dad? And hey, you need to stop swearing, like, right now. I never taught you to use such disgusting words. How about you calm down and we try discussing this like calm, reasonable adults with level heads?
Nope. I showed Dad your true colors and told him to divorce you.
You're joking, right?
It's the truth. He's seen them. The red marks just appeared on the messages.
Oh my god. Wait, oh, just a second. Oh, this can't be happening. No. No.
What should I wait for? For Dad to divorce you and leave you completely on your own in this world? Okay, I'll wait. You guys can discuss this between yourselves later. Oh, and I'll be going with Dad, no matter what.
Harry! Please, will you call your dad for me?
Excuse me? Why would I do that?
I want you to call your father and explain that all the screenshots you sent were fake, that it was just a prank. If you don't do something, our family's going to be irreparably broken up into tiny little pieces. Is that really what you want? Is it?
I sent Dad those pictures because I wanted our family to be broken up. Don't you remember anything that happened today? Is your brain working properly, or are you stupid as well as evil?
No, please, Harry. I can't bear the thought of losing you and your dad. You two are my reason for living. This family is my pride and joy.
That's a shame, because I feel nothing but shame and embarrassment when I remember you're my mom. You have no idea how much it made me cringe to hear you going around bragging about your child genius prodigy son to all your friends. All I wanted is for you to stop. I'm not a genius child prodigy. I just work hard. But I sure as hell don't work hard so you can go around bragging to your friends about me. I work hard because I want to grow up and be like my dad.
Fine, I get it. I promise I'll never brag about you again. That's what you want, right? Oh, and I'll apologize to Beth too. If I do that, will you forgive me? Oh, I know. I'll come to Beth's mom's house now and we can all resolve this like adults.
Don't bother. We don't want to see you, and we won't let you in. And for some reason, if you're dumb enough to come here, I'm gonna give Beth's mom her phone back now. Good luck talking things over with Dad.
No, wait a second. Harry!
Wow, looks like you're in a little bit of a pinch there, Paula. Anyway, bye.
What? Oh, no, you don't. I'm not done with you, Missy. You wait right there.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? Give me back my Harry.
No can do. Apparently, Harry will be staying at his dad's parents' house tonight. I'll be driving him there myself, so you have nothing to worry about.
Quit it, bitch. You are not my son's mother, and you need to stop acting like it. All of this is happening because of you, god damn it. Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
Nope, nothing. Your son said everything I wanted to say. He is brave, kind, and considerate. You weren't kidding when you were bragging before. Your son really is amazing. You know, when I met him, I actually kind of regretted never showing up to your mother's meetings. I would have loved for you to teach me your parenting secrets.
Beth, it's Harry.
Harry?
Yep, I'm borrowing your mom's phone to message you right now.
Huh? Are you at my house? I see. What happened?
I wanted to apologize for what Mom did to you. I heard she hurt you by saying some really mean things. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Really, it's okay, Harry. Besides, it's not like you did anything wrong.
I know, but I still wanted to apologize. Oh, there's one more thing. I came to give you a present.
A present?
It's your birthday today, right? Well, I brought you a birthday present.
Huh?
It's a blue hat. Blue's your favorite color, right?
Yeah, I love it.
I saved up my pocket money from helping out my grandpa's place with things like fixing the roof and weeding the garden. That's how I bought it. I knew it was gonna look amazing on you the moment I saw it.
Really? But you worked so hard to save up that pocket money. To spend it on me?
Yeah, of course. How about you come out of that room and come down and see me?
I don't have any hair, you know. The hat might not suit me.
Don't be silly. Of course it will. I bought it with you in mind. It's gonna suit you more than anyone. I just know it.
Oh, really? I really want to see the hat now. Harry, thanks. I feel better since speaking to you.
That's great. So will you come out of your room then? Your mom's kind of crying down here. I'm not really sure what to do.
Okay, I'm coming. Don't worry about Mom. She's always been a big crybaby. Wait there, okay? I'll be down right away.
All right.
Harry, I like you.
With that,
began Paula's downward spiral into misery and despair. When her husband, the high school teacher, found out about his wife's countless acts of despicable lowlifery through the screenshots Harry sent, he was so stupefied and disgusted that he moved out of their house immediately. After a lengthy discussion, he decided that divorce was the only option. Paula begged and cried, kicked and screamed, and pleaded endlessly with her husband not to leave her all on her own. She was so desperate, she even resorted to asking her friends from the mothers' meeting to intervene and convince her husband to change his mind by vouching for her good character. Sadly for her, in a sweet irony, not a single one of them wanted to help. Paula's actions towards my daughter seemed to come from a place of thinking she was so admired, envied, and respected by so many people that she was better than everyone else. I think it's quite fitting that this whole thing ended with her actual position being laid bare for all to see. She was alone and friendless, without a single ally in the world. The divorce went through, and with that, she was abandoned by her husband, her son, and her friends. With her pride in tatters and a reputation destroyed, she tried to flee to her parents' house in a desperate bid to escape the shame and embarrassment of what had happened. But her ex-husband wasn't going to let her off the hook that easily. And he bundled her into the car before driving her over to my place and dragging her out in the yard in front of me and Beth, forcing her to apologize for her despicable behavior. I was so proud of Beth when she forgave the crumpled, tear-stained mess laid out on the lawn in front of her with a generous, big-hearted smile. Then, when spring came, Beth's operation went by without a hitch, and now she's on the road to making a full recovery. Before long, she'll be discharged from the hospital and can finally make a start on the rest of her life. For the time being, she's enjoying the last leg of her hospital stay with daily visits from Harry. I love watching the two of them playing, laughing, and smiling together. It puts the biggest smile on my face, and the two of us couldn't be happier.
Hey, Pumpkin. You just get done with day 2 of your business trip. You must be tired. It was super hot there today, right?
Oh, so hot you wouldn't believe. They told me mountain basins were hot, but I had no idea it'd be this bad. It rained this morning, so the humidity was crazy high. It was like being in a sauna.
That sounds rough. You're done with work for the day now, though, right?
Yeah, I jumped in the shower the second I got back to my hotel room.
What are you having for supper?
I just grabbed something at the store nearby. I'm too drained for anything fancy tonight.
You have to eat properly, dear, but I guess eating out would be tiring for you, huh?
It's too hot, babe, I'll tell you. It might be late, but it still feels like an oven outside. If not for the aircon in my hotel room, I'd be a goner. I've only been here 2 days and I already want to come home. How are things on your end, babe? How's little Ronnie doing?
He's doing great, thanks, honey. He's doing so well, he'll probably drive you crazy with the noise if you were here.
Boys will be boys.
He tells me things are going amazingly well with his new class. He made a bunch of friends already.
He likes his new teacher too, right? What was his name again? Mr. Duncanson?
Yeah, that's him. Oh, the kids love him. He's only a young guy in his 20s, but he's really good with the kids. And most importantly, he knows how to keep the little rascals in line. It's not just the kids that like him either. Apparently, he's a hit with the parents, too. I hope Ronnie's in his class next year, too.
I'm glad to hear things are going well for him. It's important he has a good time at school.
He said he feels a little lonely without you here, though. He keeps asking me when you're coming home.
Really? I think how big he's gotten lately made me think he's older than he actually is. I have to remind myself he's still a kid.
He's still a little cutie. No matter how big he gets, he'll always be our baby.
I'll tell him his daddy's going to come back as soon as he possibly can, okay? Also, tell him I'm pleased he's enjoying school, but to remember to behave himself.
Sure thing. I'll pass it on, honey. Look after yourself, Neil. Make sure to drink enough water.
Sure thing, babe. I will. You too. Thanks for keeping everything at the house under control until I get back. I'm counting on you, babe.
Sorry I couldn't speak on the phone, Neil. There's an emergency here.
Why didn't you pick up? I've got an emergency here myself.
No, my emergency is bigger. Apparently, our son had an accident at school. Me and Ronnie's teacher are in an ambulance on our way to the hospital right now. You need to come back home ASAP.
Huh?
Not huh, hurry up.
But so am I.
What do you mean?
I'm in an ambulance with Ronnie's teacher too.
Huh? But aren't you away on business?
I cancelled my business trip and rushed home as fast as I could when I heard.
How can you possibly be on your way before me?
Ronnie's teacher called and told me he hurt himself. You know Mr. Duncanson? He's sat next to me in the ambulance right now.
But why would he call you before me? His first emergency contact should be the house phone, second my mobile.
Yeah, but he couldn't get through to you either. Thankfully, he's a quick thinker and he called me up on my mobile using Ronnie's phone. That's how he got in touch with me.
Ronnie's phone?
Mr. Duncanson said he panicked when he couldn't get through to you. Normally they wouldn't use a student's phone, but this was an emergency.
But what about your business trip? Is everything going to be okay with work?
I made my apologies and told them it couldn't be helped. They were pretty understanding given the circumstances, so luckily nothing bad will come of my early departure. An emergency is always an emergency. Anyway, where are you headed?
Ronnie's on his way to the hospital, right?
Why'd you keep asking me questions? What's going on?
Forget that, just answer me. Why are you here on your way to the hospital when you were supposed to be away on business? I don't see how you could make it to the hospital on time.
Huh? You don't understand what's going on here at all, do you? Ronnie arrived at the hospital ages ago, and I just arrived at the hospital after dropping out of my business trip early.
So why are you in an ambulance?
We're on the way to the big hospital in the next town where they have the facilities to give Ronnie the care he needs.
So that's why you're in an ambulance?
Oh, by the way, why are you lying about being in an ambulance? Or better yet, where the hell are you right now?
Is Ronnie okay?
He's still unconscious.
I don't mean that. Tell me about his condition. How badly is he hurt?
Do I look like a goddamn doctor to you? I don't know. If you want to know so badly, then how about you get down here yourself? Your son just had a serious accident. Where the hell are you? And what the hell are you playing at?
I just went out for a little while. Ronnie planned on going straight to his friend's house after school, so I didn't have to be home to cook his dinner or anything. I thought it'd be fine to go out until 6 p.m. or so.
In that case, why don't you just tell me? Why would you go out of your way to lie about being in an ambulance? Was there some reason you didn't want me to know you were out?
Our son just had a serious accident. Any good mother would be able to rush out ASAP, but I couldn't because I was out. I'm a failure as a parent. I didn't notice the calls from his teacher either, so I just pretended I was already on my way so you wouldn't think badly of me.
Mr. Duncanson was spam calling you. How could you not notice for several hours? Were you preoccupied with something?
I'm sorry, I just noticed all the missed calls and messages.
Mr. Duncanson's been great. He stayed with him the whole time after he hurt himself. Now he's on the way to the big hospital with us. He's really reassuring to have around. To be honest, he's a hell of a lot more reliable than his mother.
Please, Neil, don't be mad with me. Do you see now? This is exactly why I had to lie, because I knew you'd react like this.
Look at you, already trying to justify lying to your own husband. I can't believe you'd make up a big, steaming pile of bullshit story to justify arriving late to the hospital. Are you hiding something from me?
I'm not hiding anything.
Then why are you so vague and evasive every time I ask you where you are? No matter which way you look at it, you're acting suspiciously.
Forget that. You should be worried about Ronnie right now. This isn't the time to be obsessing over something so trivial.
Trivial? Pulling a vanishing act when your son has a serious accident and then lying to try and cover it up is trivial? I said I was counting on you to keep things under control while I was away, didn't I?
I'm so sorry.
I don't need an apology, I need an explanation.
I'll tell you everything later.
I don't know where you are, but you need to hurry up and get your ass to the hospital. How long is it going to take you to get to the hospital? Just how far away are you?
I'm not going.
Excuse me?
I don't want to go to the hospital.
Don't screw me around. You're doing this to run away from your responsibility of explaining to me what the hell you were doing when Ronnie hurt himself, aren't ya?
What's the point? You'll never forgive me no matter what I say, so what's the damn point?
Just what exactly are you afraid of, Fiona? Do you have any idea how hard Ronnie's trying to keep it together right now? He needs you by his side now more than ever. How can you live with yourself? If missing his teacher's calls makes you a failure as a mother, then what the hell does this make you?
Whether I'm there or not won't change anything. He'll be fine as long as he has you and Mr. Duncanson by his side.
You're his goddamn mother. Besides, Mr. Duncanson just went back to school. Even the vice principal stopped by to check on him earlier. How is it that everyone seems to care about Ronnie except his own mother?
Because if I do, all you'll do is attack and blame me. I just know it.
You're not coming because you're scared I'll demand an explanation, you mean? Fine. Forget it. Don't bother coming today. In fact, don't bother coming to visit him at any point ever.
Neil, please. It's not that I'm not worried about Ronnie. Please, you have to believe me.
But you're more concerned with avoiding responsibility than checking on him. So how worried can you be? You really are a failure as a mother. I'm so disappointed in you. How can you live with yourself? You know what? Forget it. If you're capable of this, nothing I say will make a difference.
Don't say things like that. Oh my God. If you're gonna say such awful, mean-spirited things, maybe I would just rather be shouted at.
I don't have another second to waste on you. I'll be calling my parents and having them come down. As for you, you can go wherever the heck you please, because you're no longer welcome at this hospital.
I'm having an affair.
Excuse me?
I have a lover. We were at a hot spring resort together today. The reason I didn't notice Mr. Duncanson's calls is because we were soaking in the hot tub together and my phone was in my bag in the other room.
You were soaking in the hot tub with your lover when your son had a serious accident? I can't believe this.
Do you see why I couldn't tell you now?
To think you didn't notice me or Mr. Duncanson trying to call you. Just how long were you soaking in the hot tub with Loverboy?
Maybe 2 or 3 hours. We rented out a private room with an open-air hot tub.
Just the two of you, huh? That sounds real nice. Well, let's be real here. You weren't just soaking in the hot tub for those 2 or 3 hours, were you? You were getting piped by Loverboy. You must have been having a real good time to forget your phone for all that time.
I noticed all the missed calls from Mr. Duncanson as soon as we got out of the tub. I found out about Ronnie's accident when I listened to the voicemails. Given how much time had passed, I figured you'd probably have heard about what happened somehow or other, and when I realized you'd be suspicious about why I wasn't at the hospital already, I didn't know what else to do, so I lied.
What you really meant is that you'd rather lose everything than risk me finding out about your sordid little affair with Loverboy. I hope you have a nice life together.
No, you're wrong. That's not true. I swear it isn't. I lied because I didn't want to destroy our happy life together. Me, you, and Ronnie, our family. I didn't want to break up our family, Neil. Please, you have to believe me.
Our happy family got destroyed the moment you decided to get piped by some other dude behind my back. We can never go back to how we were now. We're finished.
I never thought this would happen. Never in a million years would I have imagined Ronnie would have an accident while I was with him. Why did this have to happen to our Ronnie? If his teachers were watching him properly, this would have never happened. This is all Mr. Duncanson's fault.
The accident happened after school when he was on his way home. He was nowhere near the school premises. This has nothing to do with his teachers, and they bear zero responsibility. Which is why Mr. Duncanson's response was even more impressive. He rushed out as soon as he got a call from a woman whose kid goes to the school, and also happened to live down the street where the accident happened. I couldn't be more grateful for how he handled the whole situation.
But if Mr. Duncanson had been with Ronnie, this could all have been avoided.
Have you lost your mind? Why the hell would Ronnie's teacher walk him home? Stop trying to shift the blame, Fiona. As for where responsibility for the accident actually lies, I'll be discussing it later with the police and the school. Right now, I'd like to find a solution for the problem of my lying bitch wife. So tell me, how long have you been seeing Loverboy?
Something like 2 years, maybe?
How old is he?
22.
Wow, so he's a kid. So let me get this straight. You've been meeting up with your toy boy this whole time while I've been at work and Ronnie's been at school. You've been betraying me and our son for a whole 2 years.
I made a mistake.
You can say that again. And so did I for ever seeing anything in you. Sadly for you, my heart is not big enough to forgive you for this.
No, don't say that. Please, baby, find it in your heart to forgive me. I'll do anything. I'll get on my knees and beg if that's what you want. I'll do whatever you say from now on. Anything. Please forgive me. I'm begging you.
You'll do whatever I say. Oh, interesting. All right, let's see if you mean it. I want a divorce, so sign the papers. I want you out of the house as soon as Ronnie's out of hospital.
No, please, just give me one more chance. I've been a good wife to you, haven't I?
Sure. I mean, aside from lying to and betraying me and your son for 2 years straight, guess you have. But wait, that's not all. You don't have a job, do you?
Huh? Why are you asking me that all of a sudden?
Oh, forgive me for picking up on this late. I've kind of had a lot to process, you know. But whose money have you been going on hot spring resort vacations with? Something tells me it's not your kid lovers.
Well,
No way. So not only have you been cheating on me, you've been spending my hard-earned money on trips with your lover. Where the hell did you even meet someone that young?
he's an escort. I found him online and I was lonely, so I thought, why not give it a try? And I guess we kind of just clicked.
You've been seeing an escort? And how did you pay for it? Wait, have you been eating into our savings?
I am so sorry.
That savings account was for Ronnie's college fund. Is that how you've been funding your double life? That money was for Ronnie's future.
But if I didn't keep spending money on him, I thought he might break up with me. He started saying his schedule was full and charging extra fees for house calls.
That ain't my goddamn problem. I can't believe you've been eating into Ronnie's future to fund a sordid affair with someone who doesn't even like you. You're not going to get away with this. I'm telling your mum and dad.
No, please, I'll tell them myself.
Do you really think I can trust you to do that after everything? No doubt you'll withhold the truth from them if I don't tell them myself. Don't bother. I'll do it.
I won't lie anymore, I swear. Just what exactly do you take me for?
A traitor, a liar, a disgraceful pile of stinking human garbage.
Ugh, don't call me those horrible things. So you want to break up with me, do ya, huh? Well, you know what? I'm not attracted to you either. You're a worn-out, flabby old man, and I'd take a hot, young, muscular stud over you any day of the week. I'm breaking up with you before you can break up with me.
The only one being broken up with here is you. Let me make one thing clear. You have a duty to pay Ronnie child support until he reaches adulthood. I'll be filing compensation for the emotional distress you put me through too.
Whatever, I'll make it work somehow.
Oh, really? Do you even believe that yourself? You haven't held down a job for more than 2 weeks in your entire life. Even if you did get a job, and even if by some miracle you actually worked hard at it, you'd still be spending most of your wages on child support and compensation. Your life of luxury is over. You're deluded if you think your new life's going to be anything like the one I gave you.
Whatever, I don't care. I'll make it work somehow. I just know it.
Where does your confidence come from?
My boyfriend's kind, you know. He treats me like a princess. He reminded me what it's like to have butterflies in my stomach. It's been a long time since I felt that with you. As long as I have him, we can support each other.
I don't care whether you break up with me because I don't need you anymore.
What would you say the shelf life on a male escort is? What are you going to do for money once you can't get work anymore? Have you even discussed a future together with him? Are you sure he doesn't think your relationship is something completely different to the fairy tale you seem to have built up in your head?
Huh?
Or is it more likely the case that he's only with you for your, my money? Is he really going to be there to support you once the money dries up? Well, I guess you'll know soon enough.
What the hell do you know about him?
Nothing. But if he had any kind of genuine feelings for you, would he really be piling on extra charges for call-outs? My guess is no. If he really liked you, he'd want to be with you irrespective of whether there was money in it for him or not. He's not your boyfriend. You're just being artificially held together by my money.
So, what are you suggesting I do? If you're going to abandon me, then who am I supposed to live with?
How about going back to your parents' place?
But if they find out about the affair, they'll disown me. You know how old-fashioned my dad is about stuff like this, right?
Alright, so live by yourself.
But, oh my God. Neil, even if we break up, you will let me see Ronnie, won't you?
Sure, if he wants to see you. But I'll be telling him exactly what you did once he's old enough to understand. So I wouldn't hold my breath. After that, I'll leave it to him to decide what he wants.
Oh my God, why would you? You're gonna try driving a wedge between me and my own son? You can't steal my boy from his mother. Ronnie is my treasure.
Oh, look who's talking. You're the one who betrayed him. Drop the doting mother act already. You couldn't even bring yourself to come to the hospital when he was seriously injured. You have no right to call yourself a mother.
Fine, you're right. I'll come to the hospital right now. I can come, can't I?
Nah, don't bother.
But me being there will help Ronnie feel better. There are things I can do for him.
You are more interested in your lover than your injured son. What could you possibly do for him? How can I entrust my injured son with someone I can't even rely on to watch their house? That night, Ronnie regained consciousness. Fiona finally came to visit him 3 days after he arrived at hospital. I just ignored her and focused on his recovery as she snuggled up to him in her phony act as the saintly mother. Finally, after Ronnie was discharged from the hospital and went back to school, me and my wife got a divorce. Personally, I would have liked to do it earlier. But I would have felt bad for Ronnie if he had to deal with his mum disappearing while he was still recovering. Apparently, after the divorce, Fiona brazenly attempted to invite herself to live on the lover's sofa. But just as I predicted, he flipped out at her and said no. He was just using her for money all along. To no one's surprise, he suddenly had no interest in my ex-wife when he found out she was up to her ears in compensation and child support payments. Ronnie made a full recovery, suffering no lasting effects from the accident, went back to school in good health and high spirits. Oh, want to hear some good news? Apparently, Mr. Duncanson's going to be his teacher next year too. Woohoo! Ronnie tells me he was always there for him to help him catch up on his studies when he went back to school. He really is a great guy. Also, being fully aware of the situation between me and Ronnie's wayward mother, he also provided him with emotional support. Not only that, but apparently he also asks after me. Is your dad alright? Is he sleeping properly? Can you believe it? What a guy. I burst into tears when I got a letter from him after the whole thing had blown over. In it, he wrote how he understood how hard the whole ordeal must have been on me, and that if I ever needed someone to talk to, he'd be there. I decided to take him up on his offer, which means me and Mr. Duncanson, or Steve as I call him now, going out for a beer next week.